no, yeah, no, no, yeah, no, no,
This podcast is on multiple platforms. I almost fucked up there. Anchor, Google Podcast, Radio Public, Stitcher, Breaker, Pocket Cast, Spotify, and on iTunes. We saw a lot of comments, actually, from the previous podcast saying, where can I find them? People, right here is the list where you can find all the podcasts. And then when you go on these devices, you are going to have to type in the It Is What It Is podcast, and you'll see me and Jack the Bus kissing each other's assholes. That's very nice. And then we have this week's guest. Oh, I don't even want to get into all the shit we're going to talk about, but this week's guest, we have on my man Mitch, and my man Mitch is all the way from Australia, so he's waking up, getting the corn out of his corneas. He's waking up, he's having a great time, and we're gonna have a great conversation about a lot of things today, people, about Twitch, about Fortnite, everything that Mitch has going on in 2020. So, people, let's get ready for episode 75 of the It Is What It Is podcast. Oh, and we are live! Oh, Mitch, you know it's happening today, man. The vocal cords are there. The strength is in the vocal cords. And Mitch, oh, you're looking good. What's up, man? How you doing?
Dude, I'm really fucking good, man. I'm really good. I'm happy to be on the show. Fuck me, man. That singing was incredible.
This is the third time you were on the podcast. The first
is it the third?
This is the third time. You are an alumni. You're not plus Johnny level yet, okay? But you are an alumni of the show, okay? And we got a lot of people in the chat also today. Welcome, people. I try to do a little different thing today on the podcast. But right off the gate, you know, we just Halloween just passed. It was 2 days ago. Mitch does not have Laffy fucking Taffy. Mitch, what's up with that?
Okay, I'm gonna bring this into a food debate.
No Laffy fucking Taffy.
All right, so like I'm gonna come out and say it. American candy is not all that good. Candy in general just ain't all that good.
Mitch, it was wonderful having you on the show, Mitch. It was a great time. Now get the fuck out of here, honestly.
Look, no, all right. If we're gonna bring food into it, I will admit that America has the best fast food out there. Like just In-N-Out, it's the undisputed GOAT fast food. Ain't no topping it. It's fucking incredible. But look, I don't know, candy for me, it just doesn't do it. You guys have Dr. Pepper. Like, do you know how hard it is for me to find fucking Dr. Pepper in this country?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, man. Like, full on. I've got to go to, like, random shops in the middle of bumfuck nowhere that, like, import it in. and I've got to pay out the ass for it. And it's,
so when you came to well, I'm guessing when you ever came to the U.S., you tried Dr. Pepper and you probably had an orgasm, maybe. If I'm guessing that if you're trying to find it in Australia,
I'd had Dr. Pepper before that, and I liked it. And then when I went over there and seen how easy it was to get, I was like, okay. And then I had vanilla Dr. Pepper, and I was like, holy shit.
Oh, you gotta have vanilla Coca-Cola, Mitch. You ever tried vanilla Coca-Cola?
I've got vanilla Coke right here. It's
no, you're lying. Oh my god, that's it. That's me and Greg at PS's fucking drug. Me and Greg at PS go to hospitals and fill IV drips with vanilla Coke. It's amazing. I love vanilla Coca-Cola.
It's really good.
I honestly love it. But chat, what's going on? Let's give a couple of chat shoutouts. Mr. Sleepyhead, Little B, which you gotta get to something else with Little B later on in the podcast. Aaron Mate, we got the Chillest Villain, we got my man Helios, we got Nitro Skills, Pandole, we have Bean, and we have Nitro. We obviously Nitro Skills. People, welcome to the show. Welcome one, welcome all. Anybody just joining in. Little B in the chat right now. Mitch, this is actually fucking funny. I was laying down in bed last night, and Little B always draws fan art for me, and I fucking love it. But this time, it was so creative, and I honestly was like, holy shit, this is funny. So you know Tamagotchis, right? Like the toy you would have to keep alive?
Yeah.
So, if anybody doesn't know, a Tamagotchi was a toy from a long time ago. I don't know if they still sell it now, but it's Tamagotchi, and you have to keep it alive. Like if it beeps, you gotta give it like virtual water. You gotta take it out for a shit. You gotta feed it. That's what a Tamagotchi was. She made a Turbogotchi. Excuse my fucking cracked ass phone, but look, it's me inside a fucking Tamagotchi.
Holy shit,
that's me,
mad.
and it's called Turbogotchi. Oh my god, it's fucking amazing. And there's the Twitter ad if you want to. Twitter ad, Instagram ad. Oh, you can't see it. It's little_B_416 if you want to follow on Instagram. That was honestly amazing. Thank you so much, Little B. Oh my god. The Chillest Villain says, tell Mitch he's my waifu. Or waifu, whatever the fuck that anime thing is.
Chillest, I love you, man. I love you.
There you go.
You know that?
Mitch, okay, let's get into the podcast. So the first thing I wrote down is, how's the kangaroos? Are they hopping?
Look, they're always hopping, man. They're
always hopping.
Especially where I live. I live in the country, man. So like I see them all the time.
Wait, what part do you live in?
Like I live in New South Wales, so like
okay.
I'm like 4 hours away from Sydney. Like that's the closest city.
Oh, okay.
Like there's just like just a couple towns between.
You and me in Australia, you always talk about Bondi Beach. Welcome to Bondi Beach, bro. How long has that fucking show been going on?
Like honestly, that show's been going on for ages. There's film crew every time I go to that fucking beach. Like I'm always like, hey man, maybe I should just like get fucked up in the ocean. They like rescue me and they get me on for an interview, and I'll be like, yeah, make sure to use supporter creator code Mitcho in the item shop. I'm gonna plug my YouTube while I'm here, Mitchgames247. Make sure to subscribe. I hope you're enjoying the show.
Oh my god, let me tell you
saved
something.
my life.
Let me tell you, links in the description for Mitch's Twitch, and I want to get to this right away. Mitch to Twitch, that's exactly how I wrote it on my title, exactly how I wrote it down on my paper here for my script. Mitch to Twitch. So Mitch, you for a couple of weeks before this, you were like, guys, get ready, there's an announcement coming, and I was even saying like, okay, what can he take from his what can he take from out of his sleeve? What is Mitch doing? And when I found that you were moving to Twitch, I was like, wow, another one bites the dust. Another YouTube friend goes over to Twitch to stream. Now, I am still on YouTube streaming, so I want to know, Mitch, what was your thought process from the beginning? What was just in general your make or break goal for moving to Twitch?
Well, it was a really risky decision, it's still a risky decision, but basically, for me, I did a lot of soul searching, a lot of thinking about it, and then I kind of just compared numbers and stuff, and essentially, what I did was I was just like, shit, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I was like, it's such a big move, I don't know if it's gonna be successful, but then I was streaming one day and I was like, all right, I've got about 50 to 60 viewers watching me play Fortnite. And I'm not the best Fortnite, but that was what I had.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I got 50 to 60 viewers. And I was like, it's okay, but I could have a lot more. Yeah. And it was killing my channel, streaming over and over and over and over and over again every day. And then I was uploading videos, and I noticed that my revenue was shit because I was streaming. So if you stream, your ad revenue is really bad, and it actually makes your videos perform worse. Because watch time is less, so I had a video and it got like 100,000 views, and I got like, I don't know, like $30 for it, which is like
So now,
fuck all
yeah,
for.
so you know, yeah, you know me. I'm not really that well into the high revenue analytics. I know the smaller YouTube analytics very well.
Yeah.
What? So exactly like 100,000 isn't like a what do they always say? What is like the Forbes people always try to make like how to make the known people know what they make? Like, oh, PewDiePie makes this if 100 views equals this amount, and it's not true. Every time like
Yeah, it
every time
changes from person to person.
yeah, every time a magazine or whatever, like an article that tries to show like adults, like, oh, look how much this person's making. Every 100 views is $5. Bull fucking shit. If you're a creator, you know that's bullshit.
Yeah.
So yeah, so exactly how much off was that from your original 100,000? Like what was supposed to be? I'm guessing
Well,
drastic.
So like 100K, I'll give an example. I got a video that got 100K last week. It gave me $230.
Wow. So from that to 30, I can understand completely.
That's a massive difference. I didn't know that it was going to be that big until like that video popped off. But then even still, like I was like, oh, maybe it's just a me thing. It could be different. But I went through a bunch of channels that have just started streaming, and it's affected them negatively. So like, for example, I'll give you an example that I found out 5 minutes before we literally went on the air. And like, I don't know if you know Lachlan.
Nah.
He's got 12 mil subs. He's like the biggest Fortnite YouTuber. And he gets like 2 to 3 million views a video, yeah? Anyway, so for the past week, he's been live streaming. And I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So he uploaded a video, and it did fucking terrible for him. It got 1.6 million. So, like, it cut off, like, a whole... Like, it cut it in half. And then, like, I was like, maybe that's just a bad video. It happens. But no, I went through and had a look. And as soon as he started streaming, every video from that point got less and less and less views.
Yeah.
And the thing is, and this is the thing, right? Because I've been talking to other, like, bigger creators about it. They're like, basically what YouTube does, they're like, yeah, we, like, restrict it so that, like, it kind of cuts everything in half.
Yeah.
And they're like, but the thing is you're meant to make up your revenue and make up for your views in, like, donations and stuff like that. But I'm like, but you shouldn't get your views cut in half just for live streaming, for doing extra content. Like, why?
That's the biggest reason, honestly. I feel go on, that's the biggest reason I see people moving.
And then I was like, okay, well, notifications suck on streams as well. You know, and I was like, this kind of sucks. And I was like, well, bottom line, I don't want to throw all my eggs into one basket on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
I was like, so I would like to I'd like to go to Twitch. Now, I could have got partnered instantly if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But I decided not to because I want to have the freedom to stream on both Twitch and YouTube whenever I want.
I like that. Yeah. No,
Which I can do.
Yeah, because you know, a lot of people when they started moving after, and I want to get to that point. I just, you know what's funny? A lot of people who've been moving to Twitch now mainly move, and I'm mainly talking about the people who I associate with within my community in the COD Zombies, just in general, anybody I see on YouTube making the switch. The biggest thing is that because I remember that analytic came out early last year about the streaming, and if you stream, the viewers numbers go down. Me personally, I was thinking so many fucking times moving to Twitch. I still, to this day, think, is the move to Twitch worth it? And me personally, my numbers have been doing much better than way before. So for right now, I say to myself, if it's not hurting me now, and if I don't see any drop now, I'm gonna be confident in what I'm doing in the future. And when and until I do see that drop, like many other creators have seen, then that's when I'll probably make the strong decision. And I'll sit down and I'll look at it, because as of right now, we just reached 5,000 subs. By the way, guys, thank you. The first ever like public thing I could say thank you. 5,000 subs, and the streams have been doing a lot better, and I've never seen that drop. Maybe it's because I don't get as many views as you and as many views as the other big creators, but I haven't seen that drop in the streaming numbers. And the thing I want to say is the people who don't even see the drop in streaming numbers, and then they just use that analytic thing and they just like push it. Like for example, for someone who doesn't stream and for someone who doesn't post videos but automatically wants to make the switch to Twitch, but just to make it seem like it's a cool thing, they just push that fucking thing like, oh no, it's making my numbers go down. No, it hasn't. You haven't done nothing on your YouTube channel in fucking years, in months. So you just want to make the switch. Where the biggest question I want to ask you is, what was the direction of your audience a big question in your head? Was like was the decision to move into Twitch? Because my biggest thing in my head would be like, how are all my people I grew on and I got on YouTube, how would they know I made this drastic Twitch, even if they don't have my Twitter or they don't have any of my social medias? That's my biggest fear.
Well, for me, it's kind of just drip feeding people over there. So, like, slowly, bit by bit, every video I do, I'm like, hey guys, before the video starts, I'm just letting you know I'm streaming on Twitch.
Yeah.
Plug. I stopped streaming on YouTube. Come over to my Twitch and I'll explain why.
Yeah.
And, like, I kind of just do that every video. I think I've got, like, nearly 500 followers on Twitch now, which isn't too bad. I've usually got 30 to 50 people watching me over there. Which I mean was like, it's like half of what I was getting on YouTube. And then like that was on a really bad night. Like usually I'd have like 100 to 300 people watching, which is all well and good. But as I said, like it was killing me. Like I think it was doing bad for me long term. And I thought, well, I think the long term investment is let's go to Twitch, let's go to YouTube. And then we can, go to do videos on YouTube and whatnot, because I think that's what people on YouTube are primarily there for. Like a majority of people on YouTube are there to watch like 10-minute videos. That's it.
Yeah,
or like
of course.
five-minute
And you have a settled fan base already. Like, you already have a settled fan base where you grew it on YouTube, and you already, people already know who you are for what you play, for what you do, for what content they expect from you. So you already have like a settlement. The one thing I want to say to the smaller creators like me, and they're thinking about making the switch. If you don't have a fan base yet, if you don't have a following yet, going back and forth to YouTube to Twitch isn't a good idea. Going back and forth,
not.
because and the reason why I say this is because after seeing a lot of bigger creators move to Twitch, I saw a lot of small creators do it just because they're seeing the big guys go, and then they want to go on Twitter and say, why is nobody watching me? Motherfucker, I don't know where to find you, So it goes to the point where I got this question next to me, should I move to Twitch, should I do not? If you don't have a fan base, or if you don't have a well enough settled, I don't want to say subscribe account because that doesn't mean a lot any time of the multiple times of the time. When you go and you decide to move to Twitch or to YouTube, it has to be in a position where you were in Mitch, or it has to be a position like Noah's in or JC was in, because then you can have those slowly dribbled in views and stuff like that. But any small creator out there, if you are thinking right now what Mitch did moving to Twitch, and many other creators moving to Twitch, if you're early in your creating process, if you're early on YouTube and you just started out and stuff like that, and you don't know what to do, especially even if you're not monetized, I would work on gaining a fan base right here on whatever platform
that's exactly
you're on.
what I did.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, when I first
How
started
long have you been
streaming
streaming on YouTube? Yeah, exactly. How long have you been streaming on YouTube for?
I started in 2016.
So basically, like
Wow.
So from the beginning of when YouTube would allow streaming as services, no?
Yeah. So like I've been doing YouTube longer than that, but that's when I first started streaming, because I didn't have internet fast enough to stream. And then I got internet that was fast enough to stream, but I had 500 subs.
Yeah.
And like I would have streamed regardless, but it was just smarter to stream once I already had a couple people who was subscribed, because like you don't want to start a stream at 0 subs and have nobody watch, right?
No, yeah.
Like you'd be better off making videos until you at least got, a couple hundred subs. That way, even if it's 2 or 3 people, you've got somebody in there, somebody to talk to. Like I think I had like 4 to like 10 viewers when I first live streamed.
And Mitch, how has that made you so much better as a streamer, though? Because people always underestimate it when you're talking to just 4 to 5 people and you're constantly having to keep a conversation going. How better has it made you now as a streamer, talking to multiple people in chat and being able to keep on multiple conversations, man? Because that's what people don't like. Because people, whenever they see a 0 on their view count, they're like, end stream, done. Like, what am I going to talk to? No one's there. Do you understand? I had to talk to myself for about a good year before one person would even hop in and say, oh, look, it's a blonde albino fuck playing Call of Duty. That's nice. I had to talk, and I had to hope my mother was home so I can be talking to my mother during I stream. You kidding me? But then I think of it now, how people always tell me, Turbo, how the fuck do you have these conversations where it just flows off your tongue? How do you have, like, how does this shit come out of your head so fast? It's because I've been talking to myself for years, and when one person finally comes in, I want you to tell me your life story. I want you to tell me what the fuck's going on. I want to have a great conversation with you, and I can only imagine the growth you probably had in streaming from 0 views to 5 to 10 to 20. It's insane.
I got lucky when I first streamed. So my first
and
stream.
the raids and stuff back then were a big thing. No.
Yeah. So like my first live stream was my longest stream that I've ever done. It was a 17-hour stream.
How many hemorrhoids you developed from that stream there, Mitch? Jesus fucking Christ.
So I was playing Revelations. It was like, I don't know, like the third or fourth day the map had been out. It hadn't been out long. And I got around 157, which was pretty high for the time because the game was crashing non-stop. Anyway, so I like just streamed today, like the entire game from like I think I'd like set up to like round 5 or something, and I just started to stream.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so I streamed it, and like I only had like 4 to like 8 viewers for the majority of it. And then, I don't know, like, I got to a high enough round where, people started coming in. And this is my first ever live stream, and I peaked at 147 viewers, which is fucked for a first stream.
Fuck, hell yeah. For your first stream. Damn, yeah.
And I went from, like, I literally hit 500 subs, which, mind you, had taken me, like, about 4 years of making videos to get to.
Yeah.
And then I finished that stream with 1.1k.
Damn. Fucking Jesus Christ.
And then, like,
back in the day though, especially, don't forget, you were like deep in the Zombies community. That's when the Zombies community was on its like last leg. I could name a ton of people: Rumor, you, Hagen, JacktheBus, all the people that were streaming at that time and hit that fucking wave during Zombies Chronicles, during Revelations. You guys hit that wave, and I remember when I didn't even have the equipment yet to stream at that time, and I was like, damn, like holy shit, like there's some things going on YouTube in the YouTube streaming world that I didn't even know. So yeah, you hit that like last wave of the Zombies community, I guess, during that time. Damn.
100%.
Jesus. No, but so basically, what's the biggest change you see already from YouTube to Twitch? Or is it not even that big of a difference?
Twitch is a lot less toxic.
Okay. I get it.
I've only had to deal with like one kid that has been really fucking annoying. And that was just because I banned him, and then he made like 100 accounts and came and kept talking shit. But like that was one kid. That happens with like 5 different kids.
No, yeah.
And like I haven't really had too much toxicity. I've been stream sniped less. I've dealt with some pretty toxic fucking kids. I had a bunch of 15-year-olds that wanted to roll me at this event that I went to like a month ago.
No way!
Which was, it was fucking funny. So
what you're saying the story, Mitch. You're telling the story.
Alright, so there's these kids that have like a borderline obsession with me, and like I mean they're obsessed. Like they have notifications on for my Instagram, my Twitter, my YouTube. He was legitimately my 5th follower on Twitch.
Fuck.
And he's like, he's like, I don't even care who the fuck you are. And I was like, well, you clearly fucking do. And, like, everything I post, he just comments negative shit on it. Like, he's just a total weirdo. I'm like, whatever. Anyways, so he's like, oh, I can't wait to see you at PAX, man. I'm going to be there, and we're all going to bash you. And I was like, you're 15? Okay, sure. Yep. All right, buddy. Whatever you think. So anyways, so I was at the event, and then he was, like, messaging like my mates and being like, oh yeah, I'm at the event, and I just left for the day. I was like, I'm just gonna go to the casino. So he legitimately spent $70 to go to this event to try and bash me, and I wasn't even there.
Mitch,
what an idiot.
Mitch, you almost got ran a train on at that event. Let me tell you, holy shit. Mitch, you have so let me guess. What kind of fan base does Mitch Games have? What kind of fan base does Mitch have? Is it like the laid back gamers, or like the troll motherfucker like junior high school kids that just want to see a great time?
I wouldn't even say I have fans, and I'm going to touch on this because like I don't like that idea because it puts me up on like a pedestal.
Yeah.
And I'm not any better than anyone else. Like I'm just another dude. Like And like the reason that I'm able to do what I do is because of other people's generosity. Mm-hmm. Like that's all there is to it. That being said, I think if you really want to succeed on YouTube, you kind of have to like be like up on that pedestal,
Yeah.
and I really fucking hate how that is because it's true. Because like people like look up to like that
Basically
YouTuber.
every YouTuber lives in one of those LA condos. Basically
Yeah,
every one of those
they
YouTubers.
live in LA, like the people like, man, I wish that were me. Whereas I'm just another dude. So like people are like, oh yeah, that's just Mitch.
Yeah.
Like, and that's all well and good, and I like that, and it's like very humbling and stuff, sure. But then I also think long term, you kind of have to like,
Yeah.
sell yourself.
You know what? Yeah, that's why I call the people watching me my sexy bastards, because every time I would say fan, I'm like, well, I'm not fucking Celine Dion. I'm not Michael Jackson. Hee hee, I'm not, I'm not, they're my sexy bastards. And, I remember when I was watching, I don't know if you know this old Minecraft series, Night, that Syndicate used to do.
Yeah.
Bro, let me tell you something. I remember me, Vinny, and we were watching it, and if Little B is still in the chat now, I can even, it just shows the significance of it. I remember sitting with him and watching Night on Twitch, and it was just me and Vinny, and at the time, the channel was Artificial Gaming. At the time, we had I really want to say we had 100 subs, and I remember looking at Vinny and being like, holy shit. Like, do you imagine somebody just donating to you? Like, actually taking money out of your wallet to give it to you? And by the way, Dante, thank you so much for the 199. Wouldn't you, like, exactly, for example, like, somebody taking out money out of their wallet or in their bank account that they had to work for, and they're giving it to us. Like, Vinny, no one's look at us, Vin. What's gonna happen here? And the only money they're gonna give me is to get plastic surgery. What kind of money are they gonna give me to do, just sitting down, just talking about Call of Duty, whatever at the time, Advanced Warfare? And then we say later on in life, because that, and as we start getting 1 to 2 people, then I say, do you imagine somebody somebody likes us that much or enjoys our content that much that they're gonna sit down and draw something for us? Boom. Now here, fast forward, Little B on Instagram making me tear up almost every time seeing a picture. You can only imagine the first like comment you got saying how much somebody enjoyed your content. You can only remember the time somebody just DM'd you for the first time on Twitter saying, bro, you inspire me to do something. No, like those feelings they're the reasons why you moved to Twitch, to try to bring better content for streaming and stuff. Yeah, that's the reason why people do certain things for content, because the power of just people that watch your stuff and the power of your quote unquote, I'm going to say it again, quote unquote fan base that you grow, some people, especially for content creators, take that for granted. And especially what you said, you're no higher than anybody else. So, that's music to my fucking ears, honestly.
100%. I think, like, for me personally, I think, like, my next big step is I'm thinking about moving too. So,
wow, Mitch moving out of Australia. What's gonna be your brand now, Mitch? What's your brand?
So, like, I've got 2 ideas. Either I want to move to the city, like Sydney or Melbourne.
Still in Australia, maybe.
Yeah, so like either that or and I haven't really told too many people this, but I applied for a green card the other day for the US.
Wow.
Mitch,
I love that.
So they've got this thing. It's called the Green Card Lottery.
Okay.
And they just select 50k people every year, and if you win, you get a green card and you can live in the US. So I was like, yeah, all right. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to apply for it. And then I got an email and it said, hey, it's 50% off today. And I was like, fuck, that's a sign, man.
50% off green cards. It's like a turkey at a supermarket. 50% off green
and they're
cards.
Like, if you apply, we pay for your flights here. I was like, fucking, okay, bet. Like, $80 USD fucking, entry fee.
Keep giving me deals, bitch. Let's do it.
And I was like, all right, bet. If I win, I win. I guess I'm moving over there. It's a scary time though, because like I love where I live. Like I love my small town. Like my friends are here. It's home.
Yeah. No.
Like it's home. Like, there's no place I'd rather be. But then at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. Like I'm very restricted here. Like
I get you
with what I can do.
What do you mean
and
by that? Like physically outside, or like work wise?
Like, well, work wise, yeah, because it's hard because everybody knows I'm a YouTuber. Okay. So I can't just go get a job at a supermarket stacking shelves if I want to make extra cash.
Really? Wait a minute. So wait. Like your community, like all knows like what you do?
Yep.
That's sick, Mitch. That's actually sick.
It's cool.
It could be
it's
a
very
it
cool.
could be a curse and a blessing, as you're probably gonna say.
Like, yeah, it's really cool because like I'll have people come up to me all the time. I'll just be walking down the
Awesome.
street just getting groceries and people come up to me. Like I even walked past like a primary school and like this little like 11-year-old ran up to me. He's like, "You're the YouTuber," and I was like, "Yep, that's me." Like and stuff like that
Man.
happens all the time. But then at the same time, like there's people who are just like jealous and spiteful and just try to hang shit on you for no reason. Which is that's happened a couple times, but I don't really stress about it.
In real life?
Yeah, in real life.
Like, what do they
this
come
kid,
up to you and say, "Oh, what do you do? Like, what do you do for a
yeah,
living and shit like that?" No,
like
bro.
this kid got knocked out by my mate last week because of it, which was pretty wild.
Wow! Oh my god! So like somebody tries to test you, like, well, oh, you don't do shit, you just sit there. Because my biggest thing was when I was in high school and stuff, and I still have fucking friends that are ball busters, and they still and then there's especially one fucking kid that I even say, I'm like, listen. Like, there's gonna be a time where I feel like I'm about to fight someone about if they say one thing, because what I learned is the only two people that I have to convince or convinced was my parents. Once my parents are respectful, and then as many as my sexy bastards know, my parents are all into it. My father just slid a paper under the door because he wanted to come in for the podcast. I said, "Don't fucking bother me." My father loves the podcast. My father was there in LA. He loves what I do and stuff. My mother all the time, keeps pushing me to do stand-up comedy and stuff, and I'm doing that Wednesday, people. So I'm getting that out of the way. I'm doing my first stand-up comedy on Wednesday. So as what you were saying, the only two people I always had to convince were my parents. Once they understood and they respected it, if my friends say something, who gives a fuck? Who really gives a fuck?
Well, that's
Honestly,
it, right?
You know?
Like,
And if anybody else outside says, because my biggest thing was I got all the time was, "Oh, but what do you do? Sit on your chair all day, just fucking play video games all day?" And I want to take their neck and I want to fucking strangle it, because I want to tell them, "Do you know what I'm doing in that chair? Do you know do you know who I'm emailing for this or that? Do you know what I'm doing? You know how long I'm editing for this video? Do you know how I have to prep for each podcast? Do you understand what I gotta?" They don't understand, Mitch. They don't understand.
Well, like I always say to people, I was like, "Look, it's not as simple as me turning on my PlayStation and it just shits out cash." I was like, "There's so much more that goes into it." I was like, "I've got to edit. I've got to design my thumbnails." I was like, "Look, like I'm doing graphic design. I'm editing stuff. Like there's so many fucking things I do." I was like, "I got to be creative. I got to be funny."
People don't understand it. We have to be creative. We also gotta be our marketing manager. We also gotta be our editor. Or for some people, we gotta be our editor. For some people, you gotta be a graphic designer. I had to do basically everything, and this isn't me blowing smoke on my ass. When I can even mention 2 years ago, or even a year ago, I can even remember when I started the podcast, I had a laptop and a Blue Yeti. A laptop and a Blue Yeti going on Google HD backgrounds. That's my background for my fucking thumbnail. And you know what? That I was okay with it. And when you get to the point now where you're just like looking at, and then people look at you like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I'm like, do you understand? Do you really understand? I put in more hours than probably any other fucking college student. Do you understand that when you go to college, you go there in the morning, whatever your schedule is, you do your 4 or 5 or whatever, 8 hours of your day, you go home, you can relax. You can go and watch the game, you can drink a beer, you can do whatever you want. And then, but for a creator, guess what? And Mitch, you could probably get it, your mind never stops. It keeps going.
Yeah,
Your mind
like
never
this
stops.
is what I say to all my friends because they're like, "You never work," and like I try to explain this to my sister the other day too, and I was like, "All right, here's the thing with being a YouTuber, right?" I was like, "You have that sweet release. If you do a 9 to 5, which fucking sucks, don't get me wrong,
No,
a 9 to
fuck
5,
that.
it's shit house."
Me and my mom have I tell my mom the motto, 9 to 5 and die, goodbye.
Yeah, like once you finish at 5 though, that's it. You're done. Like, and you just feel that fucking release of just,
I can go to the bar at my friends. I can relax.
I don't have a fucking single thing that I have to worry about. That's it. That's today done. And bottom line, I've made this amount of money. That's guaranteed income.
Yeah.
Bang. YouTube is, all right, fuck, I've got to do this. I've got to do this. I've got to. If this doesn't get views, and I've got to make money so I can pay my bills. Shit. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Oh, shit. But what if I do this? Oh, but then I'm slacking a little bit if I don't do this. And it's like, okay, let's do it. What if I go away? Oh, I can go away for a week, but I'm going to come back and my channel's dead and YouTube's over. Like, you can't just turn off your brain for any period of time at all.
Yeah.
It's never ending.
I'm at the level to where luckily I don't have to rely on YouTube, to pay my bills yet, and hopefully one day that does become an issue because that's a good issue to have.
It's a good issue.
It's a great issue to have. And when I want to tell my friend, and I even one time I even told an old high school teacher. I remember he came up to me, and the whole high school process of starting to ask you what do you want to do for a living, how much money is the starting salary. This is what I always looked at, and isn't it fun? And I'm not sure if it's the same for you, but I find it funny looking back now, starting even freshman year, the college process, right? It always irked me because everything you were labeled by a number, you were labeled by a grade, you were labeled by what you want to do in life, And I have a friend now that has to have 3 jobs because he's in debt in college, because he has car insurance, because he has a job that doesn't pay for all that shit. And you know what? I try to tell him, I'm like, what do you really want to do in life? Like I asked him, what do you want to do? He goes, well, I really wanted to be a baseball player. And he goes, but my parents just didn't allow it because they got to get a real job. I got to support. I'm like, but I understand something though. You can support yourself, but still go for you. Why are you giving in to the fucking scam of fucking number 1, college, and number 2, going in debt for what? Going in debt for something you don't even want to do?
That's what I said to a friend of mine yesterday. Like, me and her were talking, and I was like, what do you want to do in life? And she's like, oh, I want to do this. And I was like, okay, but, like, do you really? Like, is that what you actually want to do? She's like, I wouldn't. She's like, oh, well, I wouldn't mind doing it. It's not a bad job. And I was like, but is that what you actually would love to do?
Yep.
I was like, because I was like, for me, like, my goal with YouTube is I want to get to the stage where I can just do whatever the fuck I want, and people are all about it.
Yes! Mitch, I say that all the time. Vinny, when Artificial Gaming was a thing, and I had 3 people posting on this channel, we were like, oh my god, imagine the time where we can post a horror game video and a Call of Duty video, and it does the fucking same. Because they're coming to watch you.
I don't want to be sitting here, playing Fortnite or making top 10 lists because they get easy views, 5 years from now.
Yeah.
Like, and if I am doing that, then I am doing that. But like, because I'm still doing YouTube, and that'll be fine. But personally, I would like to, just be able to do what the fuck I want. Well, I want to be able to make a video where I'm like, oh, I'm going to LA this week. Let's fucking make a vlog about it. And people are like, fuck yeah, that's awesome. Like, I did it for when I went to Melbourne, and it's still got a like decent amount of views on my channel.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got that like core audience, and I think it's important to have like, that core audience and be able to do like that kind of stuff. It's something that you need to do too as a creator. You can't really do the same thing over and over and over. Because I'm watching all these like really successful Fortnite creators, for example, and their entire day is wake up, play Fortnite, edit, go to bed. And what's happening is they're getting massive, but then they're fucking killing themselves, man. They're like, bro, like like, I sacrificed so much. I've got no fucking friends. Like, and I'm like, well, that's all good. You've got all the money in the world, but you've got nobody to spend it with. You've got like,
I try to say the number one thing, and a lot of people always tell me is, why don't I do this? Why don't I do that? I have a plan to grow a following that is coming out to watch me. They're coming out to see what I do for each and everything. That's why when people in the beginning of when I was doing this, people in the beginning, friends that are not friends no more, colleagues that aren't colleagues of mine no more, they would always tell me, oh, just sell out and do this. Just go and do that. You'll get numbers by doing this. Don't worry. Stream this. Don't worry. But I'm like, no. Because if I stream that, the viewers for that game or something, or the viewers for that, listen, especially when it comes down to every DLC, if a new DLC comes out, a new map comes out, a volcano event, whatever fucking Fortnite event happens, that's the number one thing people go to. Just stream that, you'll get numbers. Stream that, you get numbers. I want to stream and I want to make videos that'll make people laugh their fucking ass off, that they want to come back from me. And even if that's so, I'm gonna do what I have to do to give them what they want video game wise, doing the same thing. And the people that do what you told me, waking up, edit, going to bed, they, one, burning themselves out, and 2, they're sitting back and they're like, am I like a machine? Am I just like a machine to them? And am I like a robot? Am I like one of those narrators from Top 5 Central? Or not Top 5 Central, I'm saying Top 5 Central. Any Top 5 channel that, you know the narrator's voice, but you have no clue who the fuck he is? Like, you don't want to be that guy.
Well, so like my thing is, right, so in terms of like Fortnite stuff. What's popular at the moment is creative.
Mm-hmm.
So like people sit there and they do their builds. There's this one guy. He uses the PS4 share button. You know how you like press the share button? He presses that, records 3 minutes of him building. He's fucking crazy good at the game, and then just whacks music over top of it. Guy doesn't use thumbnails, tags, anything.
How many
has a million subs.
A million subs.
And he gets like 1 million views a video. I don't know how the fuck it happens.
That's why I tell people you don't need the best fucking equipment to do something. You don't.
And like that's all well and good.
Yeah.
But like, and everybody, all these little kids look up to him. And I said, well, this is the problem though. I was like, he doesn't talk in his videos. He just puts gameplay over the top with music. They're like, yeah, and you're jealous he gets more views. I'm like, I'm not though. But I was like, because what happens when this fucking game dies? I was like, he's fucked. He's fucked. Like, there's no. And I was like, because the next big game, and I've been saying this for years, I was like, next big game, it's Grand Theft Auto. Yeah. There's another one going to be coming out.
I can't wait, actually. I can't wait.
Yeah, I was like, let's be real, Grand Theft Auto 6 is the most logical step for the next big game. And I was like, that's a game that you can't really be good at it.
People
like,
still play GTA 5 and shit.
Yeah, I was like, nobody blows up by being good at the game. It's a fucking complete personality game.
Oh, I can't wait. No, that's going to be fun. I can't wait for
that. And I'm like, I'm like, this guy's got to do something. Otherwise, he's fucked.
Now, I'm happy you actually transitioned very well to this. My next topic I want to bring up is the new wave of Fortnite. This new when Fortnite had the black hole and now everything's back. The new wave. To some people, this was a new beginning to content creation. To some people, this was a new beginning. I can revive my channel. I can do stuff. They're gonna fix the game. There's not gonna be bullshit. Mitch, I have no fucking clue what I'm talking about Fortnite. So I'm gonna ask you, how is the new wave of Fortnite, and is it truly starting to become the end all of Fortnite?
So it's Fortnite Chapter 2. So essentially what it is it's like a soft reboot of the game, to be honest. Like, it's a new map, all the guns have been reworked. And I was like, thank fuck when I seen it, because it needed to be done, and I knew it would be done. Because I was saying at the end of season 10, I was like, we've been playing the same thing for 2 fucking years. People are bored.
Yep.
And I was like, and that's a problem. I was like, you can't really change the core gameplay too much because it'll piss everybody off. But they did just enough to make it feel justified. They added bots into the game, so like when you're playing, you're versing like shitty people as well. So like, it feels really fair. Everybody who's playing's having fun because you're not getting shit on by the super sweaty people. That being said, the views aren't there for it.
Okay.
Which is strange. I can't really work it out. Like, everybody's playing the game again, but not too many people are watching it.
Yeah.
I think it's more so just the case of everything's kind of been done.
Okay.
And it's one of those things where, like, even with zombies, right? Like, you have custom maps, you've got all this new content coming out, but some people just kind of are just like, we've seen it all. We're kind of bored of it. Like, we're waiting for the next big thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Fortnite's in. And I don't think they can really do too much about it.
Okay.
And that kind of influenced my switch to Twitch as well, because I was like, well, fuck, like, I don't want to be stuck on YouTube streaming Fortnite to, X amount of people, because I kind of have to make my, like, deadline.
Yeah.
I was like, the game's just it doesn't have that streaming audience anymore. The views are still there for videos and stuff, but, like, in terms of streaming, sometimes just games die for streaming, and it happens. You see it all the time with games on Twitch where, they may get heaps of views on videos and stuff, and heaps of people are playing it, but not a lot of people are watching it.
I thought originally, because when I saw that, when that trailer dropped and stuff, and, a lot of people were saying this is it, it's going to be fresh. How long did it feel fresh? Or maybe it still feels fresh to you? How long do you think for many people? It
still feels fresh. Yeah, it still feels good. But, like, I haven't been addicted to a game in a very long time.
Yeah, when did that go away for Fortnite for you? When did the addictiveness get away from you? Like, you couldn't, like, not get off?
I got bored about
what season? Yeah.
I got proper bored of it.
And chat, too, we can answer that, too. Like, for example, like, when did you, like, start and die down on Fortnite?
Well, like, I'd say I got proper bored of it by season 2.
I was gonna say a lot of people said season 3.
And like what I mean by that is like I still really enjoyed the game. I had a lot of fun of it, but I couldn't sit down and just play it for 10 hours and just be addicted to it and keep coming back. I could sit there and play it for 10 hours, no dramas. But like I wasn't addicted to it. The last game I was legitimately addicted to.
Thank you so much for watching the It Is What It Is podcast. Yeah.
PUBG and Fortnite in its early release, and I think that this was the problem because I was saying this to a couple people the other day. So my issue with Fortnite was I didn't start with Fortnite as my first battle royale game, and I was like, and that's why I don't like it as much as other people because I played H1Z1, PUBG when those first came out, and they were fucking fun. That was when like battle royale was at its funnest for me.
Yeah.
Because it was such a new thing; it had never been done. And then I literally made a video, and I still remember the video, and I was talking about PUBG and stuff, and I say in the video, I was like, the first console-based Battle Royale game will be fucking massive.
Because that's what people were asking for at the time.
Yeah, and then like a week later, Fortnite got announced, and I played Fortnite the day it came out. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, this will be cool. And I played it, and I was like, dude, this is going to be big. I didn't think it'd be this big, but I thought like it would be big, you know?
Yeah, no, exactly. Chat says 4 when I first played it. Season 3 before COD took over. 3, 4, 4, 5, 4. Got bored by season 8 to be honest. Damn, season 3. Yeah, so you're on the right track. Like, a lot of people say the same thing almost.
Yeah, yeah. I think it had like a decent lifespan, and it's like still a good game.
I want to bring up also, let me see if I don't have this, because I actually forgot maybe to set up this goddamn thing, but I can actually, you know what, fuck it, because I'm going to have to find the tweet also. My man, the Smith Plays, tweeted out something this past week that really got me questioning, you know, because the Smith Plays, especially, knowing him from, you know, the Zombies community and stuff like that, you know, he's tweeted out this thing where he was basically saying, like, I just don't know anymore, like, I don't know what to make a video on with Fortnite no more. Like, I basically, like, I feel like I ran out of topics. I feel, even though he doesn't stream Fortnite, I don't know if he streams Fortnite, but he doesn't, so he makes videos on Fortnite. He said he basically ran out of all ideas. He's basically pretty much, like, done with the game almost, and he's thinking about just moving on to something basically else about Fortnite. So that's what made me think about this question. Like, if you think like predict, anybody in the chat also, if you were like to predict when like Fortnite has about like cut in half their audience of players, like you see like Tfue and all these other motherfuckers like just playing all the games majority of the time, I see it happening within the year. Me personally.
Well, like Fortnite's weird, right? Because the thing is like it blew up.
Yeah.
But like, remember when Apex came out and everybody just kind of switched to that?
And then right away, boom.
Yeah, but like everybody went back to Fortnite. But like, it just goes to show how easy people are like, oh, yep, new game, cool, let's play that.
Yeah, the gullibility is that. Yeah, that's also another thing I forget to mention is also the gullibility.
The thing is also though getting streamers to promote the game. If you don't have streamers playing your game's fucked. Like that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
And then as a content creator too, I can't play something that's super niche, unless I have that really loyal audience that'll watch me do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah. Which
I have that, but not to like a big enough degree yet to where I can justify it, like for a living, anyways.
Yeah.
Because I'd love to just sit there and, you know, and I'm starting to do this on Twitch. Like, fuck, on Twitch yesterday, I just redesigned Kanye West's merch.
I saw some of your videos, like, just reacting to stuff.
Yeah, and then I was just watching people's YouTube videos. I sat there and I fucking ate a burger and just reviewed the burger. Like, I was just fucking around. But people loved it. It was a good time. It was just chill. And it was content, right?
No, yeah.
Whereas I could have just sat there playing Fortnite and just being angry at the game for dying, or just like everyone else. And I was like, no, I want to do my own thing. Here and there every couple days. You know, I still play Fortnite and stuff and stream it, but like I wanted to do that day. I'm going to stream through the Call of Duty campaign in a couple days.
You're gonna love
which
it.
would be good.
You're gonna love
so it. I'm hoping. So I don't like the rest of the game. So
we'll get to that very soon. But I want to say, you know, what you call it? Well, what'd you say? Oh fuck, I was gonna get. Oh my god, I forgot.
But with the Smith Plays.
Yeah.
In regards to that, I think he's done it all.
Yeah.
He's done all these top fives. He's done all these top fives for COD, for Fortnite. And I think now that he wants to kind of reinvent himself and like move, and he can do it because like Pat's got the personality for it 100%. And I think that everybody really, really adores him.
Yeah.
Because he's a top bloke. His content's really good.
Yeah, no,
But
yeah.
at the same time, it's such a risky thing to do because these
Yeah.
Fortnite kids, man, they don't like change.
Is
Um,
that is that true, Mitch? Is that true? Because all the memes and shit that people put on Fortnite kids put on Twitter, that doesn't show it enough.
like I don't know, man. Like I just feel like when I was a kid, I was hopping around from game to game to game
Yeah,
to game,
no,
right?
that's
Like
what.
I remember
Yeah,
sitting on my PS2 and I would play like 5, 6 different games every day and just like hop around all over the joint. I'd love
yeah.
to get a new game and play it.
I
Kids nowadays, they just want to play Fortnite.
I went to the corner store before, not to the corner store. I went to Starbucks, with my friend, the other day, and we walk into the store, and it doesn't even look like a store that would sell this, but there's Fortnite shit everywhere, and you
Yep.
can't go somewhere where there's not Fortnite stuff. You go to if Toys R Us was still around, holy shit, it wouldn't be called Toys R Us no more. It'd be Fortnite R Us, because Fortnite, the toys, the action figures, the ninja shirts. It's just fucking ridiculous. But you wanna know what though? It goes to that audience. It goes to that audience that just nonstop plays the game. You had to see Party City, Mitch. Everything was Fortnite costumes for Halloween. It was crazy.
So, like, I want to touch on something that's Fortnite related. I want to get your opinion on it because I've
Yeah,
spoken
yeah,
about it a couple times. But I reckon how a lot of these YouTubers are blowing up because like they'll title their stuff just like the song name,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
then it blows up, and I'm like, I can't. I'm just like that title does not do well in the YouTube algorithm. It doesn't
Yeah.
make sense. The way that these people are blowing up are from kids, like legitimately going to school and being like, bro. You should look this guy up when you get home. Look at how
Yeah.
crazy he is at building. It's like word of mouth is blowing these people up. I'm like, man, that's such a like weird concept because word of mouth has never really been something that's been relevant in the internet.
That's a
But
big thing, especially in what I'm starting to get into is the stand-up comedy world, where
yeah,
that's exactly it. It's basically word to fucking mouth. And before social media came involved, that's all comedy was, word to mouth. Like, how would you know if Richard Pryor dropped an album? How would you know if George Carlin dropped an album, or your favorite comedian dropped an album back then? How? Because your grandfather told you, your uncle told you, your mother told you,
yeah,
your father
exactly.
told you.
You heard from a guy who heard from a guy.
That
Like,
you heard from the guy who told the guy, and you know what? I feel like, I mean, do I see it coming back? Of course, but I feel like social media ruined that type of method for a lot of like industries and stuff. Think about the companies that probably died due to social media. Like, think about the newspaper, right? Newspaper, who the fuck really reads the newspaper every morning like they did back then? You know,
yeah, it's like
everything's Twitter
old
news
people.
now. Our newspaper is Twitter news. We wake up, we see what's going on Twitter. If it's trending, that's all we need to know. How's our big man in the White House doing? Whatever's going on. That's how you know your news. And no, yeah,
I
but
think that there's a lot of things that are dying over time. Like I had this conversation with my mates yesterday, and we were sitting at Hungry Jack's, which is Burger King, but it's called something different here
okay,
for like legal reasons.
yeah, yeah,
Anyways, I said, "Look, man, like this is really good." And I was talking about Macca's, and I was like, "I don't think McDonald's is going to be a thing in like 50 years." And
wow, that's a good
and,
inquiry.
and my mates are like, "Why would you say that? It's huge." And I was like, "Yeah, man, it is." And I was like, but McDonald's is nobody's fucking first choice. Let's be real. Like, if you have all these choices, nobody's going to McDonald's. I was like, you want to know why people go to McDonald's? And I was like, because it's fucking cheap. Everybody knows it's gross. And kids go there because there's fucking, I don't know, toys and shit.
If you,
for a Happy Meal.
but Mitch, listen, if you give me a fucking plate of hot McDonald's fries on a fucking Sunday night, you'll see Turbo naked in the street.
Okay, but
That's
let's
the only
say
thing, though. McDonald's, though, I gotta give it to you, though. It's never my first choice. I gotta be honest with you. It never is. I would take Popeyes over McDonald's sometimes. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Ooh. Like, if you have a choice, right?
Yeah.
Like you've got on your block, like you've got a McDonald's there.
Yeah.
You've got I don't know, let's say an In-N-Out,
I'm going to tell you exactly what I have in my neighborhood. You ready? I have a McDonald's. Yeah. I have a Burger King. I have a Wendy's. I have a Popeyes. I have New York. I have many pizza joints, okay? Not one time I say to myself, You know, I used to be like that during the whole Szechuan sauce phase. I used to go to McDonald's, get my 20 nuggets and a soda and fries, and that's my lunch after school. But then after I had a bunch of like 200 nuggets, my stomach said, "Yeah, you're never doing that again, you motherfucker." So I was like, "Oh, I can't have McDonald's no more." So the last time I had 20 nuggets, I didn't even finish it all. I threw some of it out. I was like, "I can't eat these nuggets. I can't. I'm disgusted."
Well, like. Yeah, I just feel like 50 years from now, if Macca's is a thing, I don't see it being the big fast food dominant.
Why do you say that though? Why do you say that's gonna be the fall of McDonald's in 50 years though?
Because I just see other fast food places taking over. Like, look at how much of a following places like In-N-Out and Chick-fil-A have.
Yeah, and they're not
Like
they're not even globally too.
No, they're not. They're not globally. But like when you go to the States, like that's like I remember when I got off the plane, everybody was like, "You have to go to Chick-fil-A, In-N-Out. It's happening."
Yeah.
And then like my sister, she's in the US this week, and I said to her, "You have to go to Chick-fil-A," and she's like, "Oh, well, it's fast food." And I was like, "No. But it's an experience. You have to go there. Like you didn't go to the US if you didn't go to Chick-fil-A."
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I live in New York. I got Chick-fil-A once.
Like
I had Chick-fil-A once. Mitch, let me tell you something. I'm not a big...
Have you only had it once?
I'm not a... Yeah, I know. Yeah. Bro, because also there's not a lot of Chick-fil-A's in Brooklyn. I would have to go to like the city, Manhattan, to go to Chick-fil-A. But I never had a chicken sandwich. I only had the chicken nugget bites at Chick-fil-A. I never had a chicken sandwich.
Oh.
So you know what? I may have to go make a video on my first Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Honestly, I want to see that. Like, Yatu,
you want to see that orgasm?
Yatu's got the recording of me trying Chick-fil-A for the first time.
I think I.
And I like bite into it, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
I think you dropped the sandwich and like, oh my god.
I was like, Jesus died for this. Fuck! I was like, this is incredible. It's so good.
No, bro, what you call it? So I remember you made the tier list. You've had every fast food or so?
I had 20 fast foods over 20 days. Which I was going to make a video on, but like I fucking failed.
Honestly, if you add a couple of zeros to that number, that's a Mr. Beast video. So you could have done something then, Mitch.
Yeah, what do I have?
200 fast food meals in 200 days.
Yeah, the only thing I didn't have was Wendy's.
Okay.
And I could have had Wendy's, but I was full when we drove past it on the way to the airport, and I was like,
listen to me. You had In-N-Out. In-N-Out is a fucking amped up Wendy's burger. When a Wendy's burger is I'm gonna say a Wendy's burger is like 5 notches down from an In-N-Out burger, because the In-N-Out burger, they don't have the sauce, they don't have, it's just, I don't know, it's something. But by the way, I remember when I was in LA, and I remember I was just so hungry, and I was like, we got In-N-Out 2 times when I was in LA, and I got In-N-Out the first time, it was okay, but there was something about the second time. I don't know if it was more fresh, but there was when you bite into an In-N-Out burger, okay, it's just like, wow. It's like,
dude,
you don't know what you're missing until you get it.
The meat and the bun, and like it's just
they make the rim crispy. The whole bun, it's soft.
The crispy.
The whole bun's soft, but they get the rim crispy. Sometimes if you want, like if you're fucking cooking for your mom in the kitchen, you're like, "Oh, mom, I'm gonna make some burgers. I'm gonna even crisp the bun." You try to crisp the bun, it burns the whole fucking thing because you're trying to be Guy Fieri in your kitchen. It doesn't work that way in goddamn In-N-Out. They know what they're doing, and that drive-through looks like a fucking dick. It goes all around the In-N-Out, and it looks like a soft dick because it goes around the In-N-Out always. And I'm like, let's go in, get the food, and go back in the car. That's it, done. But no, yeah, bro. If you know what, I wouldn't even worry about Wendy's. Don't even worry about that little bitch. Don't even worry about it. It's fine. You had enough experiences.
I think the only thing we have here that compares to like that kind of good taste is I'd say our KFC.
Okay, you're not also missing out too. Don't worry about that also. You said you have it like that. Okay, yeah.
I would say our KFC. KFC in America fucking sucks. It's terrible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You really weren't gonna miss nothing if you didn't have it.
Yeah, KFC in America fucking suks. It's terrible.
I remember because my mom, every time she goes, "Look at all the fucking grease," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's true. It's a mouthful of
gross.
Grease. It's a mouthful of grease.
It's legitimately gross." But in Australia, KFC is our most popular fast food.
Wow.
And it's got a cult following behind it as well. like if you're not eating a KFC Zinger box, which is just like a spicy burger,
Yeah.
like if you're not eating that once a week, you're an Australian.
They give you burgers at KFC?
Yes.
I gotta go to Australia.
You can get burgers at KFC in America as well.
I gotta look up this menu right now.
But they are fucking garbage. They're terrible.
Let me see. KFC menu. I haven't been to actually KFC in a while. Yo, but those... If you get mashed potatoes and gravy and the potato wedges and you fucking...
On a real note, though, your buns in America, this pisses me off. They don't have sesame seeds on them.
Okay, listen to me. I'm not a sesame seed guy. So I go for the potato buns. The thick yellow, like, potato buns.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's what you guys have over there. We have sesame seeds on our buns over here. But, like, this Zinger burger, so it's like... What I get is a Zinger stacker. So it's like cheese, it's like spicy chicken fillet, and then more cheese, and then another spicy chicken fillet, and then you've got like this sauce. I don't even like sauce, but it's got like this spicy sauce that's on it. Fuck, man, it's incredible.
So here's the KFC menu, okay? So it's 8-piece chicken, 12-piece chicken sandwiches, crispy kernel sandwich combo, flavored sandwich combo, no burgers.
Yeah, well, I
avocado
suppose
breast.
like sandwiches and burgers are the same thing. Like I call them burgers, but they are sandwiches.
Wait a minute. Are you wait? Are you talking about like a chicken in between the buns?
Yeah.
I thought. Don't call
That's a burger.
That's not a burger. It's a chicken sandwich.
Okay, a sandwich is when there's two pieces of bread, yeah. But if it is a bun, that is a burger bun, which makes it a burger. That's how it works. You look it up here, and we will call it burgers.
So let's say I have 2 pieces of like a hamburger bun, right?
Yeah.
And I put a fucking chicken breast from Sari Lou Chicken Farm, right?
That's a burger.
I put the other... You're not letting me finish. You put the other bun on top. It's a chicken sandwich. However...
it's a burger.
If you get a nice Angus beef, that's a burger. Mitch,
what the fuck's the difference?
What the fuck are you
one's a chicken burger,
right
one's a beef burger. There's no fucking difference.
Oh, yeah.
Except what's in the cunt.
Oh, look at Chad. It's a chicken sandwich. It's
not.
Wait. Okay. Mitch, you're giving me hot flashes right now, Mitch. You're giving me hot flashes. A burger, in my mind, maybe I'm fucked up. Maybe I'm just tripping out, okay?
Look, Americans just don't know, because I've had this argument with people at the fast food counter. I'll be like, yeah, can I get this burger? They're like, you mean sandwich? I'll be like,
you respect my grandmother, you son of a bitch.
I was like, it's called a burger. And they're like, oh, so you mean the sandwich? And I was like, look, I don't know if you're... Because, like, and, like, here in Australia, like, you guys, like, if I swear, like, fuck, you guys don't like that. Like, honestly, like, somebody will, like, you know...
Johnny, say something. Johnny's in the chat right now. Johnny, please say something. Please help your brother from the U.S. out. Come on. If you have a bun and there's a chicken, nice little crispy chicken breast, what are you eating, Turbo? Oh, I'm eating a chicken sandwich. If I said a burger to my friends and they saw chicken in between those 2 buns, I'm getting cracked across the face, Mitch. That's what's happening to me. If my friends see that, if I say that. You ready?
I don't know.
I'm doing it.
I feel as
Mitch.
if
I'm doing it. I'm
you
going
guys-
online. I'm doing it.
Google it.
Hey, bitch, what is considered a burger and a chicken sandwich? She doesn't know how to respond to bitch. Okay. Turbo's definition is correct. Even Greg at PS says it, Mitch.
You're all wrong. You're all wrong. You're all wrong.
Greg says it. The man Greg. Poppy Greg.
Okay. All right, look. So I'm going to come over to LA next year for E3. That's the plan, right?
I actually might be going too for something else though, but by E3.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Mitch, if we're in LA at the same time, we're making a video talking about and eating a burger which has beef and a chicken sandwich which clearly has chicken. If I say chicken sandwich.
You know what? We're gonna go. You know, I will go to like Chick-fil-A or something, and I will ask for a spicy chicken deluxe. But I will say, can I get a spicy chicken deluxe burger? And if they accept that, and it comes out with the buns, it's undisputed proof that motherfucker is a burger.
So, okay. You ready? What is considered a burger? Okay. Is a sandwich consisting of 1 or more cooked patties of ground meat, usually beef.
Usually beef.
But
It could
you
be
know
chicken.
what? But who's calling a I would love. You know what? You know what, Mitch? Oh, you started something with me already. I'm gonna do this, and Mitch.
Who wrote that Google article? Straight up, I'm gonna find it.
Probably a feminist, but let me tell you something. This is what's gonna happen, okay, Mitch? You sparked this idea, and I'm going to mark this down. I am going to Times Square, okay? You just started this. You're making me do this, okay? I'm going to Times Square with a post-it board. I'm gonna bring a cameraman. I'm gonna have my clip-on mic. I'm gonna go around Times Square, and I am going to say, I'm gonna have a picture of a burger and a picture of a chicken sandwich with no. You can even give me the picture of the burger and a chicken sandwich to use, okay? And I'm going to not put no names on it. I'm gonna ask them, point to the burger and point to the chicken sandwich.
Well, that's not fair. You can't say point to the chicken sandwich and point to the burger.
No, I'm not pointing. I'll be like this. I'm like, just point to me at the burger. Then point to me at the chicken sandwich.
But then I gotta point to the chicken one because that's unfair. You can't do that.
So what do you call a sandwich with chicken in it?
You would call look, okay, here's how it works. So you know how you have bread that you have toast with?
Yes. White bread.
If anything is inside of that, it makes it a sandwich. But if it has buns, like burger buns, that's when it becomes a burger.
I still don't agree.
That's how it works over here. That's the logic.
Okay, maybe it just works in there, but maybe
that makes the most logical sense, though.
Your people are dropping acid, Mitch. That's what's fucking happening. They're fucked up. They're tripping out, and they don't know what's up. If I have 2 hamburger buns, right, and I put salami, provolone, and prosciutto in that bun, it's a sandwich. I'm not going to the fucking burger.
But you literally said it's hamburger buns. That's fucking burger in the name.
I'm using a hamburger bun to have a sandwich.
Yeah, but it has burger in the name.
Mitch, let's agree to disagree until okay, you ready? How about this? Mitch? Okay, let's just do this, okay? How about I go and I try to find some place in Brooklyn or New York that is highly populated with Australians, okay? I'll fucking find them. I'll ship some Australians.
Yeah, like if you go to Times Square, it's gonna be like there's gonna be more Americans than Australians. Like,
so I'll ex a lot of foreigners too. I'll ex people. Yeah, bro, it's easy to find tourists in fucking New York. They don't let you walk in the sidewalk and they're looking at the sky like this. I'll ex them. Oh, I can't wait. That's gonna be a video. I'm gonna use this clip as the intro, and then boom, I'll be in Times Square. You'll love it, Mitch. You'll love it. I'm doing it.
I'll check it out, but like. I'm telling you.
You know what though? This is very interesting. This is a great podcast moment. That was fucking interesting. I'm very happy I didn't let that go. I am very happy I did not let that go.
I'm very passionate about my food.
Oh no, I'm a fat bastard, Mitch. I'm a fat bat. What's your favorite? Okay? If you were going on death row tomorrow, name me your plate of food. And drink and sides. Give me the whole fucking thing. Death row meal. Mitch's death row meal. I'll let you think, and I'm gonna say.
I think I'd have to have an In-N-Out. Have a 3x3 secret menu In-N-Out burger.
Okay.
Fuck those fries off. They're terrible. I'd probably have if I had to pick fries to go with that. I'd pick McDonald's fries.
Okay.
I would then have a vanilla Dr Pepper in a big gulp cup.
Okay.
Because we don't have cups that big here.
Yep.
What else would I add to it? I'd probably then have a Chick-fil-A spicy chicken deluxe on top of that. I'd get no pickles on it though.
Mm-hmm.
What else would I add? Because like I want to have like a big fucking meal.
You don't. It's your death row meal. You can have like different genres too. Go a little Mexicana. Go a little go a little Thai maybe. What do you get something else for?
I think I'd get a really good steak as well on top of that. Like a really.
How do you like your steaks cooked? That's another fucking true character. That shows your character. How do you like your steak cooked?
I like mine like.
Do you want to see blood? Do you want to see some blood?
No, I don't really want to see blood.
You're like my mother. What are you gonna chew on fucking cardboard then?
No, I like mine.
You like it a little over. So if I'm a waitress, right? Hello, Mitch, you sexy bastard. What do you want? A steak? Oh, what? How would you like it cooked?
I guess I'd say well done.
We're not friends after this podcast. You understand, right? You understand this podcast?
I mean, like, I'll eat it anyway. Like, you know, they cook it and it comes out.
Shove it down my mouth. It's going out the same way.
Like, they're the expert. Fuck. So I suppose it'll be all good. But, like, I don't know. Look, I went to my local the other day, actually, and I'm so fucked off, man. This, like, local place. The burgers there are fucking incredible.
Oh my
anyway,
God.
I went there. And, like, the lady at the counter, fucking rude bitch, man. Straight up. Fuck her. Fucking cow. So I go up to the counter and I was like, all right, the burger has Angus beef on it. It has cheese. It has bacon. It has lettuce. It has beetroot, tomato, garlic aioli sauce. I got rid of the garlic aioli sauce. I got rid of the barbecue sauce. I got rid of the tomato and the beetroot.
Yeah.
So that there was only lettuce, bacon, cheese, and the actual meat patty left on it. And I told her that, and I was like, can I just get that? And then she's like, so you want a burger with nothing on it? And I was like, no, I want a burger with these things on it. She's like, yeah, so basically nothing on it. And I was like, yeah, okay. And I was like, I don't know why you're taking the fucking rude tone with me. But yep. So anyways, I get my burger. It's a chicken burger. Covered in sauce.
So a chicken sandwich.
It was a chicken burger.
Move on. Move on.
Okay. All right. And I go back up and I'm like, look, I asked for a beef burger with no sauce. I don't know how this happened. And I was like, oh, also, just to clarify, can I also get... And she just walked away.
She had it with you. She's like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, she was so done with me. But I was like, how fucking rude. I didn't pay $18 for this fucking burger and chips for you to fuck it up and then walk away from me just so... Because I was trying to tell her, like, what I wanted again, just so she didn't fuck it up again. And, yep, and then she came out and she's like, here's your burger with nothing on it. I was like, fucking well, this is on my birthday, mind you. This is my birthday
lunch. Happy
lunch.
birthday to me, I guess.
And I was like, you fucking bitch. I was like, I'm off you. Anyway, so, like, she walked past. I was like, I'm never eating here again. How fucking rude. Like,
damn, man. Happy birthday to Mitch.
Yeah, I was like, fucking bullshit. I like those burgers. Best burgers in town.
Are you the type of person at a restaurant to where if something is wrong on your plate, you're like, up, I like it anyway, so I'll eat it? Or are you going to be like, nope, get it back, do it again?
It depends what it is. If they screw up something, like, I don't know, let's say, like, I get,
if they gave you mashed potatoes instead of fries.
Yeah, I'll be like, whatever, not the end of the world.
Okay.
You know, if it's something that I inherently don't like on my burger, let's say I hate sauce, like I just don't like sauces, and then sauce, I'm like, I can't really eat it. I'm not going to enjoy it. Exactly. I'll go up to the counter and I'll apologize. I'm like, I'm so sorry for being difficult, but can you please remake it?
I hate confrontation and that shit, man. I hate it. Because you want to know why? My mother's the one that, growing up, always like, no, this is not good. No, excuse me.
Yeah, like, literally.
And then I'll be like, oh, they're going to spit in the fucking thing. Oh, my God. Yeah. They're going to rub it on their ball sack, and I'm going to eat it. I'm 5 years old. Oh, my God.
You're just sitting there just awkwardly, and then they just walk up to the counter like, you are fucking useless! How dare you!
Yo, you ever watch fucking Hell's Kitchen or whatever? Or
like,
it was Hell's Kitchen, or it was a bar rescue, and the lady literally took the hamburger bun underneath her fucking tit and then plopped it on the thing. I was like, hey, if that guy's a perv, he's licking that thing clean. But if that's a normal person, he was like, and then the guy was like, oh, don't eat the burger. He's like, why? And then he goes, she just rubbed it on her areola, that's why. And I was like, oh my God. But no, I'm not like that though. And by the way, I like my steaks medium rare. I gotta see some, God bless, I gotta see some blood. I gotta see a drip, I gotta see the blood.
I get it.
You know what I learned from Gordon Ramsay? Much love, JR. He does the palm thing. That's medium rare when you're cooking. And you know what this hard spot is? That's fucking well done. That's what Gordon Ramsay calls well done. This hard part. Right here. Because it's a fucking drywall you're eating. It's a fucking drywall. You gotta have some juice, man.
Right.
You gotta have some juice.
You gotta have a little bit of juice, alright?
So wait, you mean you don't like no sauce whatever? Like no sauces?
I'm very picky with my sauces.
So like barbecue. I'm gonna name some off. Barbecue sauce.
Don't like it. I'll have it on pizza though.
Ketchup.
Don't like ketchup.
Barbecue sauce on pizza. No, you did not just say that.
Yeah, of course I did.
You're talking to a fucking New Yorker there.
Look, okay, so like it's very specific though.
I'm also
Like
talking to a person in Australia, you know. I gotta
if
understand.
okay, so like instead of a tomato paste, right? Like
Okay.
base,
Okay.
you would have a barbecue sauce base, but only on a meat lover's pizza or a pepperoni. And it has to be
Okay.
very situational. If it's any other pizza, it just doesn't happen.
Damn, you're
Um,
like a physicist when you eat.
and then like ham and pineapple pizza, also very. I think that that's quite good. However,
Okay.
it cannot be more than 20% pineapple because then it fucks the pizza and ruins it. It has to be 80% ham,
Are you
20%
going there with
pineapple.
a fucking protractor and calculator or something?
Yeah, like I'm like measuring out. I'm like, no, fucked up. You fucked it. You made an enemy of me.
That's 21%.
Barbecue chicken pizza is bomb. Greg knows what's up.
Bro, okay, but if you're getting it like for a barbecue, because barbecue is barbecue, but like Greg just said it, barbecue chicken, because if it's barbecue, you know, if it's a barbecue chicken pizza, you're loving it. But you know, what was he gonna?
But that's what our meat lovers pizzas are called. Barbecue meat lovers.
All right, okay, maybe I'm a little off there. I'm not, you see, I admit when I'm a little off, but the burger, you can go fuck yourself. But what you call it? Okay, so barbecue, you said situational. So wait, so if I came to your house and I made you a full like Italian full course meal, and I made you chicken parmesan and it had tomato sauce on it,
It's like a paste.
like tomato
Like a
sauce, like you know, you go in a jar, like go to the supermarket, the jar of sauce.
Yeah, no, I can actually like handle that to be honest because I cooked up ravioli the other day and I used like this
Okay.
tomato sauce and I
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
stirred it in and
Yeah,
like if it's
yeah, yeah.
stirred in like it's good, but like if it's just like sauce that's like dripping and
No,
just
like a chicken parmesan. You ever had chicken parmesan?
yeah, like I
Yeah,
get what you mean.
yeah,
If it's like
yeah.
mixed, if it's mixed in, yeah, that's
It's
fine.
incorporated with the meal, you know.
Yeah, because it kind of adds, yeah,
Okay,
100%. That's fine.
alrighty,
That's
I'm liking
absolutely
it.
fine.
All right, we're friends again.
But if you've
Yeah,
got like sauce just dripping all over it, I'm just like,
I get that. Yeah, no.
yeah,
I want to
I
get
find
to
that
I
gross.
want to get to the last part of the podcast, and then we can get out of here. I want to talk about Modern Warfare for a tad bit, okay? The Modern Warfare campaign, you're gonna love it, Mitch. You're gonna really love the
Yep.
campaign. It's a lot of fun. The multiplayer, okay? Now, I would love to have Jack. By the way, guys, so sorry, JacktheBus could not make it since we are doing a little late. He's not home. JacktheBus sends his love. But JacktheBus is a big person who likes this campaign and defends this campaign, and he has all his right to do so. That's why I'm not gonna say anything until I get his opinion. However, I'm gonna say this: multiplayer on Modern Warfare, I get spawn trapped up the wazoo. Campers kill me up the wazoo. Ground war. I only love ground war, so now I love one game mode, so that it restricts me to one game mode. Just in general, every time I'm playing, for some reason, I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Even though I played all the maps many times, I don't know what exactly I'm doing. I feel like I'm not in that pub stomper feel yet. Like, I don't feel like I actually had one good game yet. I feel like I'm on a Warfare's multiplayer. I'm not saying I don't like this multiplayer, people, but what I'm trying to say is, this multiplayer just has a lot of quirks, and it has a lot of things that make players do what they're doing. Like the non-3-lane maps, right? Mitch, I'm not sure if you experienced this yet. How much multiplayer have you played yet? Before I ask, go on.
Like 3-4 hours. So I've played all the maps. So I've got like a decent feel for the game.
Okay, so you could probably only imagine, you probably experienced already, you know, the spawn trapping or the camping or whatever. You probably experienced a lot of that. It's just that when I hopped into, I'm not saying it's a bad multiplayer, but what I'm trying to say is, it just, every time I'm on the game, I can have a moment where I'm not doing this, or I'm just like, fuck this, or like, in other games, like, you know, even in BO4, you know, I felt like I knew where I was going. I knew where people were associated to go. For some reason, and I hope chat really gives me other reasons where I can read them like, okay, maybe you're right. I just don't know what's wrong with this Modern Warfare multiplayer. I don't know if it's the maps that is confusing me, but the way the motherfuckers play in this game irks me.
Okay, so like I'll give you my opinion on the new Call of Duty
Yeah.
for multiplayer. I think that this multiplayer
Yeah.
is the best multiplayer we've had in a very long time.
Wow.
is what I would say if it was, but it's fucking terrible. Oh my god, it's so fucking shit. It fucking sucks. How does anyone like this? It's fucking terrible. I've been playing since World at War. I've played every Call of Duty game. I went back and played COD 1, COD 2. We used to play COD 2 on the school computers. I played COD 3. I played the fuck out of COD 4. World at War. Yep. Don't you? I had 100 days on Black Ops 2. I played the shit out of Call of Duty. But Modern Warfare, Jesus fucking Christ, what a fucking dumpster fire it is. And I'll explain why. They're like, all right, we're going to give you guys power positions. But what we're going to do is we're going to have 30 of those cunts on the map. So nobody's going to move at all because everybody's sitting on a power position. Instead of having like 1 or 2 power positions like they did on their old school 3-lane maps, they're like, no. There's 30 of these cunts now on these big maps. I played a game of domination. I got 8 kills. 8 kills!
I know. That's another, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, okay, I have to camp. If I run out in the middle, I'm being shot at from 6 different fucking windows, and people are like, maybe you should just play more tactical. Fucking bullshit! Call of Duty is not a tactical game. Call of Duty is an arcade Twitch shooter. It's like an arena-style game. I shouldn't have to, camp my ass off and be fucking tactical about it. The time to kill, that's not even an issue for me. I don't give a fuck about the time. Yeah. That's fine by me. But the maps are terrible. They're way too large. They have way too many power positions. I hate the animations of the game. As clean as they look, they're way too sluggish and slow for a Call of Duty game. Like, what happens if I'm reloading and I've got, like, I'm fucking doing all this shit with my arm? Like, I just want it to be fast, quick, and just done. And I want it to be, like, really just faster flowing. And what, like, when I jump, why does it feel like I'm fucking being weighed down? Like, oh, fuck. Like, I get it. That's realistic. It makes sense because I'm a big fucking soldier holding a big gun and shit. But that's not Call of Duty. It doesn't feel...
I'm with you 100% where you literally... I feel like that is JacktheBus's main argument where, like, you just have to learn how to play differently. Why are we changing the formula now? Why are we... You understand how I'm so used to run and gun? And I remember I was even watching his stream and he said, like, everybody's expecting just to run and gun. Well, I feel like that's the majority of the fucking people who play Call of Duty. If you want to play a tactical multiplayer, isn't that like a BR? A tactical multiplayer? Isn't that kind of like... What could be considered a Call of Duty FPS that is a tactical... What is... Like, what game? I don't know.
And then, like, the problem is like the camping too.
Camping, that's the biggest one. How can they fix what players do by making the maps differently?
Out the wazoo, everybody's like using fucking claymores and camping. It's just not a rewarding thing to die to. I die to claymores all the time. Like, I obviously die to people just camping or sitting at like that ground war map. How you can go up on that fucking mountain.
Yes.
Why is that there?
Know how to do it too.
That serves no purpose other than camping. That serves legitimately no purpose.
That's all I play is ground war because I get more than fucking 5 kills in a TDM.
Yeah.
Really?
But like,
it's crazy. Yeah.
There's no benefit to like sitting there camping. Like, legitimately, it just makes the game boring.
Well, I'm sorry for a second. The chat says, map's too big, not enough time for the whole game, need 3-lane. I literally turn around and shoot at someone, boom, I'm dead. I didn't even get a chance to shoot at the person that was behind me. I try to walk outside, I get sniped from 8 different directions. What's going on, Ascendant? No, yeah, like, I definitely get it. And what you said is 100% right, for me at least. It's like, I'm number one, I don't know where, like, because when you're playing a Call of Duty, right, Mitch, when you're playing a Call of Duty multiplayer, let's say I drop you on firing range, right? You know where people are sort of going to go. You know where the hot spots are on the map. You know where to go if you want to get a nuke or something. In this game, it's so not 3-lane, and I'm not barking at them for not doing a 3-lane. Keep it different, keep it unique, but it kind of backfired on them by making their maps very campy.
I just think that, like, if I'm playing old school Call of Duty, right, and like, I prefer multiplayer. I've been like a pub stomper. Like, I used to spawn trap people and do all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed doing it. And like, I could do it solo, I could do it in parties. It made no difference.
Yeah.
But the problem is nowadays is you can't do that because if we've got A and B flag held, I know they're spawning C, and I know whereabouts in the general area they're spawning at C.
Yeah.
And like the problem is, like, I would die and I'd spawn, and then 10 seconds later I'm back at C again, pushing them and contesting them.
Yeah.
If I die on this game, fuck, it's a 40-second run
Yeah.
for me to get back to the nearest fight.
Uh-huh.
And it's just so fucking slow. Like it's not fun to go from like, it being super fun. And people are like, oh, it's like Battlefield. I'm like, have you played Battlefield? Because I've played a lot of the Battlefield games and they're a lot faster paced than this Call of Duty.
A lot more action I see going on.
Yeah, and like there's hotspots on the map in Battlefield as well, and like you can kind of just everybody spawns there and stuff. Call of Duty, nope, it's not really a thing.
Yo, that shotgun, you know that shotgun? That shotgun with the fucking range of a sniper rifle? Fuck out of here, Mitch. Jesus Christ, it's insane. It really is. And Greg even put up in the chat, once remastered maps come back, it'll be really good. That's what I'm hoping for. That's exactly the test I feel.
They shouldn't have to remaster old content, though, to make a game good. And, like, I think because of, like, the animations on the game, they're way too sluggish. The fucking, how you have to double tap to sprint, why? Like, why is that?
Yeah, that was a little iffy on me the first time I played the beta. A little bit, yeah.
And I get the whole thing they're going for with Modern Warfare, reinventing. A lot of our older players are coming back. I'm like, yeah, but you pissed off all the people who play it currently.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and is that really a smart idea? But then at the same time, I get it because they've kind of fucked off everybody that plays it currently with all the microtransactions.
TJ even said half the time the tactical speed doesn't even work for me. I'm jamming the fucking thing to get it to work. I had high hopes for this opposite says I had high hopes for this multiplayer. Ended up being disappointed. Way too campy and slow for me. Chad says I love the MP. It gives the MW experience a fresh coat of paint while expanding on it with more ambitious maps / modes. Not all change is inherently bad. People just need to let the game grow. For once, pretending like every COD hasn't had spawn and balancing issues at launch is purely ignorant. I assure you, the team is working to... Now he's not like an employee. I assure you, the team is working and to adjust to experience to fit as many people's expectations as possible. And Chad is right on one aspect. Chad is right where every single Call of Duty, in the beginning, the spawn's a fucking shit. I can give that. Call of Duty, in the beginning, spawn's always shit. But Chad, I gotta ask you one thing. Is it constant though? Is it constant spawn trapping to where you don't even, I'm sorry to say it, I really haven't had one MP game where I was like, yes! Like, that was fun. I haven't had one since yet. I mean, and I played I played multiple hours as multiplayer. I still yet to play Spec Ops. Have you played Spec Ops yet?
Yeah, probably a little bit.
I heard it was very, very... I don't want to get the multiplayer yet, but I heard Spec Ops was very, very hard. It was like a very hard game mode.
The survival mode's hard too. Like,
what's
really
the difference between Spec Ops and Survival? Isn't it the same thing though? Spec Ops and Survival?
Survival's like, I don't know if you played MW3 Survival.
No.
You missed out. It was great.
I know.
Yeah, it's just like you just kind of get put on a multiplayer map and you have to run around and kill people. That's it.
Wow,
survive waves.
I'm gonna break my controller with the sprint. Yeah, the game came out with 5 game modes. One of the fun things about the MP is killing that annoying camper that's been killing you the whole match. And you know what though? I don't even find that fun. I just find that fucking shit. I'm like, dude, as if like I've been killed by this guy 6 times because he's just got a campy position and shit. I don't know what it is though. Yeah.
He's not even outplaying me. He just has a better position than me, and I can't do much against that. Like, how's that fair?
Yeah, like when you go to play multiplayer, what is it you go to right now? Is it the ground war?
Well, I just don't play. Period.
Wow. Yeah. Mine right now it's because one I haven't played.
If I had to pick, though, it'd be ground war. Yeah, absolutely.
I haven't played regular MP with friends yet, so maybe the co-op experience maybe will be more fun. Good. Gunfight is good, but maybe I have to play with my friends now. Maybe I have to play regular MP with my friends. Who knows? I'm already expecting to do a lot of fun content with my friends with multiplayer. So, hopefully... I actually love Ground War because you actually feel like you're in war in some ways. Like when you're on top and you're like looking... And Ground War, you don't have to be doing a lot to be doing stuff for your team, Like Ground War, when you're in the tank, you're just like, oh shit, I'm in a fucking tank. A lot of Call of Duty games never really had that like aspect besides the World at War and like that one map in BL3.
Have you played much Battlefield?
I played Battlefield 4, and then that was the only game. But I played a lot of Battlefield 4, but that was the only Battlefield I played. And a
Because, like, if you
little bit
can-
of the World War II one.
If you compare that, like Battlefield 4
Yeah.
to Call of Duty, like the graphics are nicer on Battlefield, the scale's bigger, the gameplay's also faster somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Battlefield just does a better job simulating all that, whereas Call of Duty feels like a hybrid.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, yeah.
Yeah, I'm playing multiplayer right now and not liking it. From my experience, referring to the spawn trapping, not at all. No bullshit. I've put over 30 hours. Just hit rank 100 a few minutes ago. Well, Chad, hey man, listen, I'm not even just trying to say this to put you down. I'm happy having a great time with the multiplayer. I'm happy you're one of the people that hasn't experienced these problems. Mitch, you were gonna say something before I went to the.
Spawn trapping. I'm completely fine with people being spawn trapped. My opinion is if you're shit enough to be spawn trapped, that's on you. Don't be trash.
Well, you know, thank you for watching the podcast.
Like that's my opinion though, as
No,
somebody
I get you.
who's
No,
spawn
I
trapped.
get you.
But like because I think
there's multiple ways to turn it around.
Because like yeah, you should be able to turn it around. Like I think it's shit house when like I'm spawn trapping somebody, and then just because the game demands it, they're just like, oh no, he spawns on the other side of the map. You lose your flag.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why do I lose my flag? I capped that thing. Like we've got them all. It's like what's that mode off Advanced Warfare?
Uplink.
No, not uplink. You had to push the flags, and you'd push them back bit by bit. I think it was called War on that. I think it was actually called War.
I don't know, but I played a lot of AW, but I don't know about the war. Not capture the flag.
No. But you had like 5 flags, right? And
Nah, you already lost me. I don't know 5 flag game mode.
Okay, so like there was 5 flags basically.
Yeah.
And you would cap your flag, you'd cap your second flag, and then you'd cap the middle flag.
Uh-huh.
And like basically you had to keep like fighting for each flag, and you'd slowly bit by bit push them further and further into their spawn.
Yeah.
And once you'd capped all the flags, you won. So what would happen was people would cap the 4 flags and then just spawn trap them in their spawn.
Yeah.
And they couldn't, and the spawns were locked there. They weren't flipping. So this was a really good game mode because you could continuously just kill them over and over and over and over and over.
Damn. No, yeah, my friend who probably likes to rank up a lot more in that game. I love Advanced Warfare. I keep saying in this podcast. It's like the one thing I always say in this podcast. Advanced Warfare I really liked. How did you like Advanced Warfare?
I was 29th prestige on that game.
Bro, I fucking loved Advanced Warfare. Oh my god.
I really liked it because of the clan wars.
Yes, bro. That's how Artificial Gaming was made. That's how this channel basically got together, was clan wars. Oh my god.
Like,
that's how that's how I got into competitive COD. That's when I knew how Optic was. That's how I found out who Nade Shot was and shit like that. Yeah.
So we were like a Diamond Division, our clan, like really high ranked.
Yeah.
And we only had like 10 members, but we just played all day.
Mm-hmm.
Like just grinded, man. Like we were proper all grinders, and we just sit in parties and just grind. Like we'd have like 2 6-mans basically.
Yeah.
Like when we had the most amount of members in our team, and we just sit in 2 6-mans and just grind, search and destroy for easy wins.
Yeah. I fucking loved it.
I really enjoyed Advanced Warfare. I think like
good.
that was one of the CODs that I enjoyed a lot. Like I'd say Advanced Warfare, BO2 obviously, Black Ops 1, MW3.
I'm just so sad no one's playing it though. There's no one on it. There's no one
it's
on
a dead
Advanced
game.
Warfare. It's fucking dead. I'm so upset because actually, who wants to go back to like an EXO game? You know, that's what everybody's thinking. Is like, who wants to go back to an EXO game?
I don't mind jetpack CODs. I don't think they're that bad.
The Jetpack CODs is basically what got me into multiplayer. So it was BO2. I didn't play COD Ghost multiplayer a lot, and then boom, there was Advanced Warfare.
I haven't been addicted to a COD since BO2.
Yeah,
though.
I saw that in the chat. Yeah, BO2 was my first Call of Duty, so I'm already bound to have that nostalgia. Like BO2, my favorite. But BO2 multiplayer, bro, there wasn't a day that fucking went by that you wouldn't have fun on BO2 multiplayer. There wasn't a day.
BO2 was dumb fun.
The diamond camo, for some reason, to this day, feels like the best diamond camo they ever made in Call of Duty. I feel like, I feel like BO2, everybody was on having fun doing anything, you know? The campaign was one of the best campaigns in the Call of Duty franchise, I feel like.
Every gun was satisfying too and balanced.
Yeah, it was just every gun, it was balanced, you know, especially for me, like I said, nostalgia, you know, that was the first Call of Duty, so everything that happened for the first time for me was in that game, so that is my favorite Call of Duty. I still love it to this day. I tell people, I would go back, if you told me for not even a single cent, but I had to or I would die, play BO2 for a whole year straight, I would. No problem. Not a problem with me.
I'd be happy if people went back to BO2 and it got
I would love
repopulated.
it. I would. Oh my god.
Um,
Oh my god.
my BO2 experience was interesting though because I spent the first 2 years playing it properly.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got a jailbroken PS3. So I
Wow.
became a mod. I became a modder on the game.
Wow.
Fuck, the modding scene was fun. I used to host like those like zombie.
Wait, you cut out there. What?
Oh, do you remember how you could do zombies in multiplayer? Like the
No.
infected mode?
Wait,
So
infected.
basically,
Wait, I know there's like infected mode in Call of Duty. Now I know there's like a.
no, like you could hack and like make like an infected
No,
one in BO2.
no.
Um,
Mitch cracking the codes back then.
um, I used to do that, and then I'd like mod people's accounts so they'd have like max prestige and stuff, diamond camo,
Yeah.
and stuff. And then you could do like a lot of trolling because you could change your name.
Yeah. I remember all those lobbies, bro. I got into a BO2 lobby to this day, my Xbox 360 BO2. I have every single achievement. I have the achievement that on transit, do something and not touch a single thing of fire. I have that achievement. I had that achievement because I went into a lobby and they gave me all the achievements in that fucking game.
Damn. I think BO2 nowadays, though, have you gone back and
Oh yeah, I go back. I have my Xbox One. I play it sometimes.
Oh, so okay, so you play on an Xbox. See, on PlayStation, I don't know what it's like on Xbox, but PlayStation, it's unplayable. It's just filled with hackers.
Oh my god, I can only imagine because PS3 now is like just like a device people use for like Fs to save energy in their house. They use it like they fucking break it down and they fucking do shit with the PS3s
Yeah,
now.
which sucks because like I go into a game, I just aimbot people who aren't hacking, and then I have to use aimbot against other aimbotters.
Yeah.
How's that fair?
So what would they like headshot? So what was the only like headshot only, God mode?
No, nobody's got. So basically, how
name
mods
a
work?
few.
How mods work on Black Ops 2. So you have host and non-host. So if you pulled host, you could bring up a whole menu and do a bunch of stuff with it. Like you could ruin people's days. Like you could boot them out of the game, freeze their console.
I can only imagine what you fucking did.
You could reset their stats. You could do a bunch of stuff. But if you weren't host, the only thing you could do was use aimbot. But the aimbot, you couldn't shoot through walls. It'd just kind of like snap onto people.
Yeah, I remember that.
Whereas if you were host, you could shoot through walls. Like I went 75-0 with a knife, just knifing it, and it would just kill everyone.
You cocksucker.
Oh, I was such a cocksucker, and I'd get on game chat, and be like, fucking trash, JJ.
Fucking trash.
Yeah, get wiped. Imagine going 0-30, bro. You fucking trash. And they'd get on the microphone, tell me to kill myself, all that toxic stuff. It was great. Like, it's fucking awesome. I really wish YouTube was like that again.
Yeah. No, I really wish it was too. But you know what? I always say though, everybody expects the new golden age of Call of Duty. I feel like, hey,
it's happened.
It's happened for us because think about it. People don't take the factor that we're getting older. We experience so much stuff. You don't understand that people who love MW3's nostalgia or MW2's, the original Modern Warfare's, and they say, why can I feel like that again? Maybe because you had no hair on your balls and you didn't even know what a great game was until you fucking played that. You know? Like now we have so much expectations, you know?
I think like for me, I knew Black Ops 3 was a fucking great game when I first played it.
Yeah.
I remember playing Bear 3 on launch and being like, yep, this is a step in the right direction. This is fucking good. And CODs hadn't even been bad since then. They made Ghosts, but I still like sort of enjoyed Ghosts, even though it was a little bit different. I was like, it's okay, it's not great. It's not nearly on Bear 2's level, so I'll play Bear 2 because Bear 2 was still relevant then.
Yeah.
And then what came out after that? Advanced Warfare, and I was like, yeah, this is alright. I'm enjoying this. Then Bear 3 came out, and I was like, fuck yeah, this is good. Like I don't see COD being too bad. And then Infinite Warfare came out, and I was like, I still don't see this as bad. I'm going to play Bear 3 because I think it's a better game. But if Infinite Warfare came out before Bear 3, it would have been fine. People would have liked it.
TM298 says on my chat, what's going on, TM? He says, BO3 was the last COD MP I really grinded. Same with me. That was the last MP I really grinded. I got Dark Matter on both devices. I was like, let's fucking do this. And a little bit had to do with that. Like, I was always on the game so much anyway because of zombies. So whenever I was like just bored or my friends got on them or anything, I would just go on BO3. And that's when also, that was like the last year party chats and stuff for like kicking. You know, like party chats were, especially for me, were like, I had a lot of friends
Everybody
in that
was
spot.
passionate about the game and just into it.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was really good. And you know what? Especially for Advanced Warfare, bro, I dropped so much money on supply drops in Advanced Warfare. You don't even want to know.
I've never purchased supply drops.
Oh, you deserve a blessing, my brother, because I said on this podcast probably over $1,000.
I'm only missing like 4 weapons on Black Ops 3, and I've never purchased a supply drop.
Bro, on BO3 especially? Because BO3 had like the worst system, I feel like.
Yeah, dude, I just had mad luck on the day.
You hack consoles.
I literally went onto it on stream like a couple months ago, and I was like, I'm gonna open my supply drop, and I got a fucking another weapon.
Son of a bitch.
I was like, fuck yeah, I get them all the time. I don't know why.
Damn. Well, listen, my man Mitch, we're gonna wrap it up right now. But guys, by the way, I had a crazy week this week. It was just really, really nuts. I hope you guys really enjoyed the campaign review video I posted. But yeah, this week, just in general, in real life stuff. It was like one of those weeks where you're looking at Friday and you're like, holy shit, this was like one of the longest weeks I had ever. And once again, just reaching 5,000 subs, making it all worth it once again. I'm never gonna stop making you motherfuckers laugh. So I'm just gonna showcase some things. I was cleaning my whole house today. We did like a little like mid-spring, early spring cleaning. For some reason we have a random photo of Asian babies. I have no clue why these kids, I found them, but we have a photo of 3 Asian kids. Have no clue who the fuck they are, but I have a photo. So if these are your children, we have a picture of them. So 3 Asian babies we have a photo of. I don't know why. This is my Twitter profile picture. As you guys probably know if you follow me on Twitter, it's on the screen right now, and my Instagram. Here's my baseball picture I found. Me fucking when I was a baseball fucking junkie. There I am. Look at me. And you know that bat said Turbo. I got a custom bat that said Turbo. You know it. 2011. Look at that. I had no clue what YouTube gaming was. I had no This is when I had no problems in the world. Nothing was going on. And Mitch, you're probably gonna fucking die seeing this. This is an Xbox Live. This is what they gave you. Okay? When you go to when you went to GameStop and you fucking got Xbox Live and you told them you wanted to set it up and stuff, they gave you this. Bro, this is Xbox fucking Live, and I tell people on this podcast a lot, you had to see Turbo before, like, during baseball and stuff, a little bit after I started playing baseball, 2012, when BO2 came out. BO2 was the first game I got, so BO2, everything before BO2, I'm going to show you because I got the receipt for it in that pamphlet. All I would play was baseball games, so look at this. I got, it's another receipt. MLB 2K10, MLB 2K10, Major League Baseball 2K9, Madden NFL 10, Madden NFL 9, FIFA, Major League Baseball 2, this is, that was another game, that was an arcade game. I played all sports games, so I wanted to show people, and this is what they gave you for Xbox Live. Holy fucking shit. This is insane. Enjoy your new gaming content today. 1, to start, press the silver Xbox guide button, and look at this. Look at the menu. Look at the old Xbox 360 menu.
Damn.
Bro, fucking insane. To start, press the silver Xbox guide button on your controller. Scroll to the Xbox Marketplace tab and click redeem code. Enter the activate. Yeah. Congratulations on your content purchase, Xbox Live. And you know what's so funny? I remember going to get World at War, I think, and I saw the little Xbox Live logo on my game, and it was like, oh god, what is this now? What, Xbox Live? What? They're gonna make you pay for something now? Oh, JJ. But yeah, I found those things. I found those things as I was cleaning up today, Asian babies. And, yeah, Mitch, once again, my brother, thank you so much for coming on the show. We always love you have. I'm sorry JacktheBus couldn't be here.
I love being here, man. I love being here. Bro,
Mitch, listen, if we're in LA the same time this summer, if you go to E3, what do you call it? Because I probably have another event to do. If you if you're there the same time I'm there, we're going to Chick-fil-A, and we're just munching out, okay? We're munching the fuck out. That's
What's
what
happening?
we're doing. That's happening. Everybody joining the chat, thank you so much. All the Australian viewers who I rarely get because I'm never streaming this late and just in general because Mitch is here. Welcome one, welcome all. We have a ton of stuff going on for Call of Duty Modern Warfare for 2020. We have a ton of sketches, skits. Mitch, where can they find you? Mitch's Twitch is in the description. Go follow Mitch on Twitch. Mitch, what's your future plans for 2020? What do you got going on? What can people expect to see from you?
Future plans. I just want to keep growing, keep making banging. See where it goes, see where it takes me, honestly.
Making bangers. Keep making bangers.
That's it.
Listen, I hope you get that green card. I hope that green card really, what you call it? I really hope you get selected, and I hope you get it, because you gotta come to fucking Brooklyn. We gotta show you the real fucking, we gotta show you New York, Mitch. Okay?
It's on my list of places to go.
Oh, you bet. Oh, and listen, and I tell everybody on YouTube, I'm like, if you come to New York and you don't fucking tell me, and you go and get one of those Times Square tours that you're gonna spend an arm and a leg for some fucking bitch with a clipboard showing you, this is where they built the beams. You don't want that. You want to see where Don Gotti shot the motherfucker at Spark Steakhouse. You want to, I gotta show you the real locations to see in New York, you know what I'm saying? You want to see a dead body, Mitch?
Do I want to say what?
You want to see a dead body?
A dead body?
I could show you one. On a good day.
Yeah, okay, on a good day. Yeah,
all right,
take a good day.
Maybe we'll vlog it. Maybe we'll do a nice little Logan Paul vlog. No, fuck that. What you call it? Well, people, thank you so much for coming to this podcast every single Saturday right here. We did do it later because of Mitch on Australia, but every single Saturday right here on the channel, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and on JacktheBus's Twitch at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, twitch.tv/JacktheBus. And yeah, guys, we love you. Hope you guys play your Modern Warfares. Hope you guys enjoy Call of Duty. You guys gonna get more videos coming up next week. Wednesday, I am doing my first open mic, so probably no streams over that much this week coming up, but 2 videos I really want to get out this week. So, yeah, I'm doing stand-up comedy finally on Wednesday. Maybe I'm definitely recording that to see how I bomb. And, yeah, hope you guys really enjoy this episode 75 of the It Is What It Is podcast, and, we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye! Thank you so much for watching the It Is What It Is podcast. Guys, do not forget, every single Saturday right here on the channel, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, is when you'll find the all-new, brand-new It Is What It Is podcast live. Guys, do not forget, in the description is the link to our first sponsor, Touchstone Essentials, for all your organic health needs. Guys, please go check them out. Use our code for 25% off all your purchases on that channel. You got arthritis, your back's killing you, your headaches. Guess what? Instead of taking vitamins that's going to give you side effects, Touchstone Essentials gives you all the organic needs for all you guys to love and enjoy. So guys, go into the description, 25% off. Use our link, and I cannot wait, guys, for more guests to come on the show. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Thank you so much for watching the It Is What It Is podcast. Guys, do not forget, every single Saturday right here on the channel, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, is when you'll find the all-new, brand-new It Is What It Is podcast live. Guys, do not forget, in the description is the link to our first sponsor, Touchstone Essentials, for all your organic health needs. Guys, please go check them out. Use our code for 25% off all your purchases on that channel. You got arthritis, your back's killing you, your headaches. Guess what? Instead of taking vitamins that's going to give you side effects, Touchstone Essentials gives you all the organic needs for all you guys to love.